Ooh, 41 minutes. Alright, YouTube, what's going on? I am back with another tutorial video. This one was actually supposed to be a teardown, but I don't have one to tear down. Just follow the steps in reverse, and you can use this video to tear down. Basically, what you're going to be tearing down or putting together is an Invacare hospital bed. Now, these are the ones that we use for our veterans. And my first video, listen, I know a lot of y'all are finding that video. I made that video because we had some lazy guys in the office who would take like two and a half hours to put that bed together, and they were coming up with all kinds of excuses. That one really wasn't to actually show you guys how to take a bed down, but I did get a request. And to that person who lost their dad, you have my condolences, but I don't have one to tear down. But you're gonna have a bed once it comes apart, similar to this condition. Your bed's already together, and once you take it apart, it's still gonna be partially assembled. So use these here steps in reverse to tear your bed down. For you guys that need to assemble a bed, well, this is going to be for you as well. So for starters, this little bar right here, 3 bolts. This is the main bolt that holds it in. These 2 hold on the rails, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and install my rails. Actually, I'm going to slide both of these pieces together because that's what I like to do first. When you're taking it apart, taking the rails off is what you're going to probably do first, which is just these 2 bolts right here. 2 side ones, they're 1/2 inch. But putting it together, I like to latch the head and foot together first, so that these 2 pieces stand on their own. So that's what I'm going to do first. Can't do it with one hand, not that strong. Both pieces are latched. That little pin right there. This is another little piece that connects to the head right here. It's a pain trying to do it with one hand, and then I'm not left-handed at all. Like even taking a ball and tossing it, so it's got a little pin right here, locks it in place. Slide this piece over, and you put your pin right here through that little hole. And it's a little tight. Yeah, it's very stiff. Got it. And of course, you see how I got that right there, so that it stands up on its own. The whole piece just stands up. Now it's real time. When you're putting them on, these pieces up top, you can put them on upside down. I done that when I first started. Outside holes, what you're using. Same for the foot rails. When they're all installed, 1, center, 2. 1, center 2. Electronics, you can put them on almost last. So we're gonna flip this over to the other side, put the rails on the other side of it, okay? During this assembly, this here piece, push the button, slide it down, pull that, bend it into 90-degree angle, you can take it off. Like I said, opposite of what I've already did. This thing has a button so you can extend it or retract it. So, of course, if you're taking it loose, you're going to retract it. I need to extend it. And I like to put this piece on while the bed is still up because I don't like to get down. I'm getting old and dusty. It goes right here. This controls the actual height of the bed. Probably one of the first pieces that you'll take loose. And it stays in place. You can snap your electronics on or off. This is where your remote hooks to. So, flat side to flat side. And the latch closes it so you know you got it right. Power box. Hooks up right here. And you see those markings. Also lets you know that it's right. This is another port for the remote. You can use either side. Just has a little cap on it. Keep dust out of there. Headboard and footboard. Look at these here. Look at those right there. Hopefully I'm getting that. So these hook right here. Head and foot. Okay, I'm gonna flip this down. And I'm gonna go ahead and hook it. Man, it's odd with this here little camera. Can you even see the hooks right there? Is it gonna stay? So that's where the camera is, right on this side. Sorry it's taking so long, guys. They're hooked. Now, right here, hope I'm getting that. It needs to be connected or disconnected. You push and twist. So, head. Go ahead and unlock these wheels. And I'm short, so I need to step inside of here. Pick that up and you can get in there. And we'll just set this here. Seen the hook part already. So I'm just gonna lift this up. I'm gonna pause it. And I've got it hooked. So hooked here, hooked here. Now you still got this bar. It hasn't fallen out of place. It's spring loaded. These are also labeled foot and head. So this is flipped up with the foot portion open. So this goes in there, okay? That's in place. Now I need to get out. And let the rail down. No in between on those rails. I'm just gonna climb out. So the bed is basically assembled besides these little mattress holders. Sometimes you'll get a bed with them or without them. Really don't need these at the foot because that's what this is. But this little tab right here sits on top. These two under the bottom. Or you could sit them down on this end if you want to. But I'm going to set it like this. For the front, set it like this. And the bed's assembled. Toss your mattress on. So, do the opposite for the tear down. Basically, if you want to tear this down, you can start at a few places. You could start by stepping in, getting this bar loose. Then you'll pick up, disconnect the hinges from the head and the foot. You can get those screws out of the rails, whether it's half rails or full rails. Both sides of the bed. Flip it on its side. Disconnect this little pin right here while it's on this side. Make sure you have this up if you take all the rails off so that it stand up as a unit. Anyways, disconnect this. Push the bead. Retract that bar. And from there, bend the bed as a 90-degree angle. And this little bead right here, you'll disconnect the head and foot section of it. And that's basically it. Like I said, by watching me put it together, you should be able to disassemble it. This is the best I can do considering I don't have a bed to disassemble. I was putting one together for a patient and she was just nice enough to let me go ahead and film this. So I'm going to go ahead and slap her mattress on, get this plugged in, and show her how this thing works. This bed here did not come with an emergency crank, but let me show you something. If it did, you plug it here. You connect it right here to control the height. You would also connect right here control the head. And this other one here control the foot. That's if the power goes out. So there you have it. You carry these for veterans, and you know, you can buy these things online. eBay has great buyer protection, and that's that. Anyway, it's that black dude that was putting together this hospital bed, doing the tutorial and getting it done less than an hour. Didn't take very long to do these beds. Just have to have the physical strength to get them together. They're not too bad. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm old and beat up with a bad back, so peace out.